want to talk about CBS and Viacom, guys, because it is worth now talking about. Both sides have forming special committees, hiring their advisors as they embark on yet another attempt to put these two companies together. And I think what is most important to discuss here is the prospect for a union between Viacom and CBS, which is markedly improved from the last time, a year and a half or less ago, when they tried to do this. Importantly, on the CBS side, over the last few weeks, as I've sort of spoken to people who are preparing for this eventuality, it appears to me that there certainly is a more constructive level of engagement that will come from CBS in terms of the possibility of doing a deal with Viacom. That deal, by the way, most likely to be structured as CBS buying Viacom, though you can't rule out the slight possibility that could be the other way around. At the end of the day, all stock deals really won't matter too much. It's all about how you end up in terms of the stock apportionment for various owners, and of course you have the same controlling shareholder in both cases. Why a bit different this time than last time? Well, scale. They know they need it at CBS, and they've only got one way to get there, and that is, of course, a purchase or a union with Viacom. It's not as though the controlling shareholder is going to let CBS sell to another potential buyer. That has, I think, been made fairly clear, at least to me it has. They want to move fairly quickly here, but at this point, they've just designated the directors for each side. The Viacom side's got their lawyers at Cravath. The CBS side has their lawyers at Weil Gotshal, and of course Marty Lipton in there as well. Various bankers, including Morgan Stanley on the Viacom side, and others on the CBS side who will be advising these two companies as they move ahead. First, well, they're going to be dealing with basics here. They'll talk about organizing themselves in terms of the committees. They're doing that. Sharing information, talking about the numbers at each company. Backish and Moonves have already been engaged in conversation. They will continue to be. Bob Backish running Viacom. Leslie Moonves, of course, a longtime CEO and now chairman as well of CBS. And from there, they'll start talking value, and then they will get to governance. Last time around, it was Marty Lipton's voice that perhaps had been heard loudest, and they never even got to an offer. It was both a concern about value on the part of CBS in terms of what it would have to pay for Viacom, as well as then governance issues that really didn't allow that deal to even get out of the starting gate. There was never even an offer made. This time, it does appear it will be a different construct. Does it mean they get to a final deal? Unclear. They do want to get this done, I am told. Let's call it by the end of the first quarter. The next 4 to 6 weeks or so may be key, so they're going to move with all deliberate speed to resolve it. But you're dealing with a Viacom that is in at least a bit of a better position. Bob Backish has been CEO for a year. The Paramount studio is in turnaround mode. We'll see what 19 brings. The library still presents a decent amount of cash flow for it. They're still dealing with those huge challenges, of course, of the proliferation of over-the-top platforms, and will they or won't they include some of their key channels. They did resolve the charter carriage deal, unclear on the economics there, but largely better place. And for CBS, you know, Mike, they know they need scale.
Yeah.
The Fox-Disney deal changed the world. They know they need it. This is the only place they can get it. And so, as they begin this process, one would have to say the likelihood of a deal is far higher than it was the last time around.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.